my name's Lawson and I am a technical graduate apprentice at Leidos. Now, what a technical graduate apprentice does is works Monday to Thursday, where they're basically apprentice developer, so I do lots of coding in my work, and on Fridays I have university which I attend, so that's the University of Strathclyde where I do IT and software development, which is basically just computing science. So what I learn at university I can cross into my work, and what I learn into my work I can cross into university as well. So it works in very well. Now, how I got into this work. So since I've been young, I've always been interested in computers, and I've always been interested in gaming as well. So I was always big into gaming. So as time went on, I wanted to understand how games actually worked, like how they were made into a game, because it really fascinated me, the coding behind it. So as I went into high school, I started to take computing science sort of subjects, and as I took these subjects I started to understand things a little bit more, and how games are actually kind of created, like not as advanced, but I did get a slight understanding of it. So I was still very fascinated into this, and I decided that I wanted to keep pursuing my learning in computing science. So I picked like computing and maths. They were like the kind of the main subjects I picked at school. Now, as my years went on, I managed to get some work experience. So I done the Career Ready programme, which is basically you've got some workshops that you can do, but you've got a 4-week paid summer internship. So luckily my summer internship was in Leidos, so I had the opportunity to learn a lot of business skills and a lot of computery skills, I would classify it as well. So that was really, really good, and that just made me even more keen to pursue a career in computing and technology. Now, after my Career Ready, I still continue to do computing science subjects at school, like maths and computing science itself, but I also done a foundation apprenticeship. So what a foundation apprenticeship is basically I went to college on a Tuesday and Thursday afternoon whilst in school, so I would learn some content about computing science itself from a college perspective, and on Friday afternoons after school I would actually go to Leidos and do my work experience. So I've done like a really cool project there where a developer helped me create that. So creating that project was really, it was like a hands-on approach of what I've been interested in. And it made me really, really interested in pursuing a career. So what I've done is, in my final year of school, I've just sticked in really hard, got the grades I needed, and I applied for the graduate apprenticeship at Leidos. So luckily enough, when I'd done my work placement at Leidos, I was told about this and I had presentations about this. So that's how I ended up in Leidos, how I heard about it and joined Leidos, and 2 years later I'm still here at Leidos, so I'm really, really enjoying it. I'd recommend anyone to go into like a STEM career because they're very interesting and great for problem solving skills as well. Now, my favourite part of my job is definitely the problem solving aspect. So I really love a good challenge in trying to problem solve an issue we've got. So it's just breaking it down, looking at little steps at a time and just working on it and figuring it out. Because it's very rewarding when you actually do figure out a really hard problem. And in our Leidos office we've actually got a pool table as well, so I enjoy playing pool at lunchtimes with my other work colleagues. So I hopefully one day I'll become quite a good pool player. Now, the advice I'd give to my younger self is to keep taking opportunities. Now, just have an open mind, take opportunities, even if it's something maybe not directly related to the career you want to go in. Just maybe stay open-minded, like if it's a workshop, just attend it, see if you learn any skills from it, even soft skills or anything that can help you in the career you want. So just keep open-minded to that. And I think a more general piece of advice is just sticking to school as well, getting the grades that you want and just staying focused and signing up to clubs or anything you can as well out with school, which can really help you as well. Anything like that's really good. And I think this expands on the sort of advice I've had throughout my career, is people have always recommended to just take opportunities and go on things with an open mind, So just take anything you can, absorb all the information, take opportunities, and you really see a difference in your career, and it's super interesting. Now, a big inspiration to me was actually seeing how computers are so advanced now, and how you've got applications, you've got games, everything, how they're actually created. Now, seeing that, I wanted to be a part of creating these really big systems because it's so interesting to me. So that was a big inspiration of me getting into these careers. And I would say my older brother was definitely a big inspiration. He was the one that got me sort of into gaming when I was younger and showed me little coding side projects as well. So that was definitely a big inspiration and what got introduced me to these sort of things. So it's very interesting. Now, my final words are just to stick into school, everyone. Just take the opportunities whilst they come, and I promise you it'll all pay off. Thank you for listening to my presentation.